It's 4 p.m. over here in Canada. I just got back from work. I've never been so excited to play a game like this in a very long time. I believe the last time I was this excited was for Assassin's Creed 2 back in 2009. It's been a really long time. And yeah, let me just show you the Steam. I have both the Death Stranding 2 and Crimson Desert locked and loaded on the 3080 Ti, which is what we're going to be testing for today. So since I'm out of time, like, you know, I'm trying to get this out for you guys as fast as possible. So sorry for the late upload, but you know, I got work and stuff. So it is both games. I have never touched it. I just have them preloaded. And today, for the first time with you guys, I'm going to be testing both of them out on 4K. Don't worry. This is just going to be a 4K video on both the games at once. And then later on in the coming days, I will be doing in-depth 4K, 1440p and 1080p review on each of these games, just like I usually do. So stay tuned for that. But just for this video, it's going to be just 4K. And I'm pretty sure the 3080 Ti can pull off 4K on both the games and get more than 60 FPS. So let's jump into Crimson Desert first. But before that, I checked for a new DLSS enabler version. And apparently they have one for Death Stranding 2. I'm not sure about Crimson Desert, but I'm going to use the same DLL file. So I downloaded the thing and it's there in the folder. Right here, version DLL. So I'm just going to copy and paste it into the Stream library where the games are. So Crimson Desert. What the hell is this? Bin 64 right there. I'm just going to paste it here. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. Okay, it's my first time ever opening the game with you guys. So I'm just pasting this there. And I know Crimson Desert has multi-frames in support. And also, I'm going to paste it in Death Stranding. Paste it there because we have the exe file right there. So I think we are set to go. So in Death Stranding, it should work because it supports it. But I'm not sure about the Crimson Desert, but let's see. Let's find out. If it works, good for us, you know. So, man, I'm really excited. So before I jump in, let me just quickly show you guys the system specs as usual. And there it is. You can see the GPU Z on the left side. It's a Gigabyte version of the 3080 Ti. And paired with the 9800 XVD and 64 GB of DDR5 memory, running at 6000 MHz. And nothing is overclock. Everything is base speeds. And running the latest 595.79 driver. And that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the graphics. I'm going to set the global settings. Let me just refresh it. Maybe we can find the new games in here. So it has Death Stranding. Doesn't have a Crimson Desert in here. I'm not sure. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and do global settings and set the super resolution DLSS Override to super resolution to recommended. So in that way, we are on DLSS 4.5 on performance mode. And on DLAA, it's going to be on DLSS 4. That's how it should be. So let's jump in. Yeah, I'm going to start off on Crimson Desert first. So if you're not interested in this game, which I'm guessing you are interested, pretty much the entire gaming community is interested in this game. So yeah, but if you're not, you can just skip to the Death Stranding part. Okay, so let's see, man. 4K performance on this thing. Hopefully it works without crashing with this model. Let's see. Okay, so the game actually loaded up, but I didn't see any OptiScaler thingy popping up on the left side, which usually happens if the DLSS enabler supports the game, but it didn't show up. Maybe if I change the name to something else, it might work. So I will test it out, but let it just do the compiling shaders first. And the logo is just giving me a lot of excitement. So yeah, let's see, man. Let's see. So actually, I just restarted the game and didn't change anything. And so this is the graphics settings right here on the video. So I'm just gonna max it out to 4K. And just use upscaler mode. It has DLSS 4, this is 4.5 and 4.5L. Oh, it's preset L. Oh, okay, so we can manually set it from here, but I'm just gonna keep it on 4. Since we have overridden it inside the NVIDIA app, it should override everything in the game too, so I'm just gonna keep it on DLSS 4, okay? And then upscale resolution. I'm gonna keep it on DLAA first, just like I usually do in my settings. And frame generation, let me just test it, okay? Frame generation on. So wait, so it works. So it works, guys. So the mod actually works. We have multi-frames available in the game. Okay. That's what I like to see, you know. So that's good. So the mod works. So if you want to test out the mod, you can actually absolutely go ahead and do it. It's gonna work. So NVIDIA Reflex, I like to keep it on. Reconstruction, we'll turn it on if you just max out the settings. So that is all we have for these. And then graphics settings, Ultra. And then we have cinematic. So cinematic has everything turned on, even ray tracing and all of that good stuff. So let's see how it's gonna be. Okay, so new game. I'm not expecting a lot from this because it's a 12 GB card and it's a 3080 Ti. So I'm not sure how it's gonna be, but let's see, man. I'm pretty interested. I'm just gonna skip all the cutscenes for you guys. I'm just gonna watch it by myself. I don't want to show you guys any spoilers. But I guess you will be spoiled because I'll be going through the intro section anyway. So yeah, all the cutscene and stuff, I'm just gonna skip it. You know, you guys can play it for yourself and experience it. You're just here for the benchmark, how the game performs, right? And you're not here to see a whole playthrough of me playing the game. But yeah, let's see. This is kind of trippy, you know. Wait, we're in the game just like that? I believe this is the actual in-game cutscene, right? Damn, that looks good. Just like that? There's no cutscenes or anything? You're like straight thrown into the game and getting 90 FPS? What? But the UI is glitching out though. Not sure if it's actually with frame gen on. I have it turned off though. Why is it? What if I just use DLSS 4.5? That's gonna use a lot of memory. Okay. I think it's better to keep it on DLSS 4, you know? But why are we getting a lot of FPS? Okay, now I think it has applied with the ray reconstruction right here. Everything looks really blurry. 23 FPS, 22 FPS, and it's showing its effects, you know? And I think it crashed right there. That's crazy. So you know what, guys? I will actually test the frame gen mod out in my deep benchmark, but for this video, I'm just gonna keep it off, okay? But it's gonna work. It works. It's a little jittery or not working properly here because you're maxing everything out, and I don't want to keep this video way too long. Just want to show you guys the actual performance of the 3080 Ti without the mod for now. But yeah, in the deep dive, I'm definitely going to test it out. So yeah, I'll just be not using it for now. So yeah, after taking the mod out, there's no more frame generation option, so it was definitely working. I will definitely test it out, but not now. Okay guys, so let's get back into it. And we are back where we left off. Wow, everything looks so good. We're getting 8 FPS, guys. 8 FPS. That's all we can get. Okay, so that's the absolute maximum performance you can expect from the 3080 Ti if you max Crimson Desert out on 4K. It's again kind of expected, you know, with the 12 GB of VRAM, it's not going to be a lot. So you can change the camera perspective by pressing this button. Okay, there's the first person. Prefer a really wide angle, you know. Damn, the game looks absolutely gorgeous. And the wind effects. Speak with Unka. Okay, that's a weird name. 8 FPS. Okay. So I believe Unka is this guy. But before I go do that, you try changing the options a little bit so that we can make it playable, I guess. So cinematic is going to be way too much. Okay. Maybe if you just turn off ray tracing, it should be alright. Actually, just keep that on and back to video and use DLSS performance. So now it's upscaled from 1080p. So this should take us to a playable experience right here, I guess. Yeah, that does take us to 39. Wow, now, damn, everything looks so good. Man, I can already tell. Like, I can just get lost in these environments just because it looks so good, you know. I'll be taking a million screenshots. I can already tell that. Okay, so this guy is Unka. Okay. Okay, that was a quick little cutscene right there. Man, I just, you know what? Where do I run? Can I run already or no? Just gonna go take a look at the environment already. Look at the wind effects. Oh my gosh. 39 FPS, 49, but it feels super smooth. Okay, so let me just go talk to this guy again.
I'll head into town.
Yeah, so we are in a battle already. It was an ambush. One of our homies got killed. And now it's on. Damn. This is what I was waiting for, man. The combat. Let's see. We're still maintaining like 35 FPS. Like almost using 10 gigabytes of video memory. And you can see we're using 350 watts of power. And just a 3080 Ti doing 3080 Ti things right there. Damn! I like the music, really intense. So you can lock on with the LB, okay. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, still maintaining a 32 FPS, you know, on 4K maxed out settings. This is still kind of playable with the ray tracing and everything on, you know. I wouldn't be mad if I was to play the game like this, because it's a really action-packed game with a lot of, you know, cinematic moments like these. I wouldn't mind playing like this, to be honest. B is a roll, okay. Oh, that was a punchy little kick. What do I block? You just hold LB to block? Yeah, pretty much. So it just takes off the stamina if you keep blocking stuff, you know. Let me see. Come on, hit me, bro. Do it again. You missed it. There it is. That's a lot of stamina taken off. There it is. He's dead. Wow, look at the environment. It looks absolutely amazing, doesn't it? Man, the music, it's giving me that Darksiders, like when you install Darksiders first game, you know, the Darksiders 1 OG, you have that installation music. It reminds me of that. I don't know if you guys know about it, but that game was like really epic too. This game so far, first impressions, solid. I'm loving this thing really well. Like, let's see where it gets, man. Yeah, RB and LT. What? Oh, there it is. What the hell was that? Okay, so the controls, yeah, like the reviews and stuff said you're gonna have to get used to the controls, but yeah, it's my first time. I was trying to spam it, but it wasn't working properly. I don't know. Maybe a little bit bugged. Alright, let's get it. Oh my goodness, it's like a boss fight already. Come on, bro. I can't see goddamn thing. And I like it. Damn it, damn it. Where are those arrow guys? Let me go kill them. Stop it. What are those? What is that green thingy when you kill somebody? There's a green. I can't even spot where the hell I am at. Bro, the rain effects and everything looks intense, and it's absolutely playable too on these settings. That's the best part. I have no idea who I'm fighting, but it looks epic. I think that's health that we're getting back when you just see that thing. Woo! I like the combat already, man. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, nice parry, nice parry. I like that. I like that. Let me just kill these little minion dudes of his. Me too, bro. Me too. Oh shit, it's a cutscene. All right, so we died and we, came back to life. We are reincarnated somehow. I'm not sure how, but now we are outside in the daylight. Seems like we are like up in the sky or something. And over here we're getting 50 something FPS. So way better than what we saw in the other one. I'm still kind of curious how it's gonna be. So double tapping A is the way to run. Okay, cross over the gap. Press X. Man, I just love the art style of this game already. LB. Oh, there we got arrows too. Okay. Weird jumping mechanics, I'm not gonna lie. Man, this looks amazing. 50 FPS over here. So that's enough for these settings. I think we should be changing the settings a little bit. Now this is performance mode, So what I'm gonna do next is instead of cinematic, I'm gonna try going ultra. I think on ultra settings we should be able to do it on performance mode, Yeah, definitely getting us to 62. So instead of cinematic, I think playing it on ultra settings is the way to go. Climb over the wall. Which wall are you talking about? This one? Oh yeah, it is. Climbing up the walls definitely depletes your stamina by a lot. Okay, let's keep going. 57, 58. It's depleting a little bit here and there, but pretty awesome so far. I don't know about the water though. The water at the distance looks like they're curtains, like moving cloth instead of actual liquid. I don't know why it looks like that, but it is what it is. Man, it's amazing to see the 3080 Ti still holding it down, Okay, so there's some weird little artifacting or whatever's going on. You can see the shadows just having this weird trail on the wall if you look at it. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. Yeah, it might be a little buggy. I'm not sure, but yeah. I'm seeing a little bit of visual imperfections on these settings. Even the water doesn't look like actual water. There's something wrong with the water physics. Maybe on these GPUs, I guess. I'm not sure. Maybe on performance mode. But yeah, I don't know, man. Just a run for it. Back outside again. And here we are, guys. We are in the open world with 64 FPS. God, look how beautiful that is. Look at the guy. Look at Cliff, man. The way he's sitting down, he knows he's the GOAT, you know? And I wouldn't be even mad. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I will be spending hours on hours just doing screenshots of different scenarios. Bro, look at this. Oh my gosh, yeah. This is that type of game that's gonna... Wow, man, everything looks so vibrant, so colorful. Like, yeah, this is a definite... Oh, look at the dog. Can I pet the dog? No. Don't jump on him. What the heck?
Are you really sure you're well?
I don't know what I'm trying to do. Just trying to pet the dog, bro. Can I pet that dog? Bro, why am I so weird? Trying to crouch around. Alright, so we just started a scramble here. Get up. I want to play with you. Try harder, bro. Come on. Give me what you got. Man, I like the finishing moves, you know, got that punch to it. But yeah, we're still staying about 60 FPS. That's the most important part. And here's a 3080 Ti. I told you, man, this card will be able to do it. And this is with ray tracing turned on. I don't think I'm going to turn it off on 4K. Yeah, definitely not. Let me see how the water effects look from here. I think it's because we don't have ray reconstruction turned on. That's why it looks a little off. I think if you just turn it on, it should be fine, which I'll be doing in my in-depth review, so stay tuned for that. But for this one, man, you guys get the idea, right? I definitely need to get used to these controls. But man, this game looks absolutely fantastic. 64 FPS. Man, ultra settings is the way to go on DLSS performance. You don't even have to go down below that. Alright, bro, let's get going. So far, amazing. I'm loving the game. The controls are a little... you know, getting used to type of thing, but if you play for like a few hours, you should be good. But yeah, so far, I'm loving it. This is my type of game. It's like that game, like first time when you play Assassin's Creed, you get to explore this open world and do parkour and stuff. Same kind of thing I'm feeling right now. Wow. So just for the sake of it, guys, let's just try going to high settings, you know. So high settings doesn't... It still has ray tracing turned on. Okay. High settings also gives you 65. Oh. Okay. It's not bad. So high and ultra settings pretty much looks the same. So yeah, it's going to be either high or ultra settings. So I say go ultra settings. Why are you missing out on the graphics? It's not like it's terrible by any means or high settings. It looks pretty much the same. So, wow. Woo! 65 FPS, man.
Now this here is one of my favorite spots.
I know. I see why.
The bridge is absolutely breathtaking.
You didn't have to say that, but you know. Man. Yeah, I'm taking it slow. You know, I'm actually going to dismount and actually take a screenshot for the thumbnail actually from here. Woo! Yeah, look at the water. That's what I'm saying. The water doesn't look that great from here. Guessing it's because I don't know what it is, guys. I thought it was a ray reconstruction thingy because of the ray tracing, but I don't think so. It's something else. But yeah, man, this looks amazing. Yeah, 66 FPS easily. So I'm just curious what is gonna be like. What should we need to do to get 60 FPS without upscaling? That's what I'm trying to see. I'm gonna go back in your medium settings. So I'm gonna go DLAA. So even on DLAA in medium settings, see, yeah, now the water looks way better. So it's because it was on performance mode. 48 FPS on medium settings and the game still looks amazing. Almost 60 though, here and there. You know? So let me go get back the horse. 50 FPS, so not quite enough for us to get to 60 on DLAA. So native 60 may be possible if we just maybe go to low settings, minimum settings. I should. Yes. Low. Yeah, that does get us to more than 60 FPS. But yeah, now I can see a lot of the shading has gone. Bro, look at him. It's an absolute Chad sitting on the horse with his arms crossed. 70 FPS on 4K native on a 3080 Ti. Man, this game still looks amazing. So the scalability seems to be insanely good. Just can't wait to test this out on 8GB cards, you know. We're still using 9GB though on 4K because it's 4K. It's typical. This guy is blocking our way, bro. Move out the way. There you go. And that was a little awkward, not gonna lie, but yeah, everything else still looks amazing. So I just wonder how much we can get if we put it on minimum. So there's another option called minimum. Everything set to the minimum. So wait, what? Why am I on this? So okay, minimum will actually reduce the settings, I guess. No. So on minimum you can get 75 FPS. Okay, and it looks pretty good. But now I can see the shading on the leaves and the grass. The foliage has, you know, gotten a little bit low, but it still looks pretty good for a 4K visual, man. But yeah, look at the distance now. That looks absolutely terrible. I'm not gonna hold you. So the draw distance, the LOD on those things actually gets a little bad. But otherwise, man, up close it looks fantastic. So yeah, for me on this thing, if you don't want to turn on frame gen, which I'll be testing out later, I think the best way to play it on can be ultra settings with the path tracing. I mean, not path tracing, ray tracing. Ultra settings with ray tracing on, apply that, and then use DLSS balance, now DLSS performance. And I think that should be the way to go. Still gets you to 60 FPS, all the details back, and looking absolutely amazing. Bro, this game is really well optimized, they were not lying. I cannot wait to test this out on the 5080. It's gonna be insane. So yeah, let's just keep it going. Or maybe we can just stop it right here, you know. I think you guys get a pretty clear idea for a first impression type of video. That Crimson Desert is absolutely playable on a 3080 Ti on 4K. So I think I'm gonna stop it right there, guys. So I'm amazed.
That horse seems fond of
Yeah, guys, look at this. Even in this city town area, it looks absolutely amazing and getting 60 plus FPS. So there you have it, man. I don't think we need to go down below this. You can actually play it on 4K like this. Yeah, that's gonna be it. This is probably gonna be my thumbnail for the video for Crimson Desert. But yeah, now let's jump into Death Stranding 2 and see how that's gonna be. I think I'll keep the frames and mod stuff for a separate video, but for now, this is absolutely phenomenal. I'm gonna love this game to death. So now let's jump into Death Stranding 2 and see how that's gonna be. Alright, so next up we got Death Stranding 2, and as you guys can see, never played it. Jumping in for the first time with you guys. And yes, I have the MFG mod installed, the DLSS enabler version.dll. So let's see if it's gonna crash the game like Crimson Desert, which it will work, I'm pretty sure, but you know, it's already a long video, I'm pretty sure, so that I don't want to make this video a 1 hour video. It's going to be crazy. So I'm just going to keep it to, you know, as short as possible. So if it's going to work, then good. We can play it with it on. If it doesn't, then it's whatever, you know. So it has this launcher to arrange the settings just like any other PS5 game or PS5 port. So let's just keep it on maximum very high settings and turn off motion blur. I don't see any ray tracing options or anything. Okay. So let's jump into it and see how it's going to be. Oh, that was pretty quick. The OptiScaler is working. You can see the thingy on the bottom left. Let's see, man. Let's see. This might be the last PS5 port into PC. Because, you know, they're stopping it for more profit, I guess. So, Nixus, man, I hope to see you again soon, man. I really wanted to play that Wolverine game on PC, but looks like we're not getting it. And again, I've never played Death Stranding 1. I played it on my friend's PS5, but I didn't like it that much, you know, just walking back and forth way too much. Alright, so controller settings, keyboard and mouse, display settings, there you go. Upscale method PICO. Let's just start with DLSS first, and we can do dynamic resolution scaling off. Let's keep it on DLAA first. VSync, turn it off. Frame generation is off. And we have the DLSS frame gen mod option available, so that's on. So for now, we're just gonna keep it off. The latency, NVIDIA refresh plus boost, the way I like to keep it. Apply the changes. Okay, now this is a preset, very high, like we did in the launcher, and that's it, I guess. So let's just rush new game and see how this is gonna be. Normal. Why do you want my birthday? What the heck? Alright, so this is where the game starts after all the cutscenes. Start counting the FPS right there. Damn. Getting 44 FPS, okay. So we gotta go there. I see. 304 meters, okay. And 44 FPS on 4K maxed out, very high settings. Seems to be really good. And how do I get there? Just gotta go proceed along the ridge. 41 without any upscaling though. That's pretty good. It's much better. Oh my gosh. Much better than freaking Crimson Desert. Oh, see, this is why I hate about this game, you know. You just lose balance and drop all the stuff you're carrying. Personally, I don't like that type of gameplay, but I'm doing this for you guys. How do I get down? Can I get down through here? Oh my gosh. The first step was pretty terrible. I think I'm gonna kill the kid, man. Before we get to the destination, I think the kid's gonna be dead. Okay, so that's how you grip for balance, okay. But the game looks really good though. The draw distance, I don't know which one is better, this one or Crimson Desert. I think Crimson Desert looks way better than this. But this is still not far behind. This is still really beautiful looking. So yeah, 39 to 40 FPS on these settings, that's really playable, I'm not gonna lie. Using 9.5 gigabytes of video memory, which is pretty good. So what if I use some upscaling, or what about PICO? Let's see PICO. Is PICO better than DLSS? No. Pretty much the same, 45 FPS. Just keep going. Terrain scanner, okay. So yeah, PICO and DLSS seems to be the same. We're not using a lot of video memory, even on 4K. So that's great on native settings. So with the DLSS quality, we should be able to get to 60 FPS easily. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing here. I'm going to go to options and go to DLSS and use quality settings. That takes us to 60. That's it. So that's all you got to do. You don't even have to go down below any settings. Yeah, this quality might not be enough for a stable 60, like you can see here. Getting us 55 FPS. What the hell are these? Those spiders? I guess they are. But yeah, man. For a game like this is totally playable. I wouldn't even be mad. It's rolling the starting credits. It's a good thing. Climb up. Woo! It looks absolutely beautiful, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It looks epic. So 60 FPS even without doing anything much. Not like Crimson Desert. We were able to do it absolutely fine with this quality mode. So I guess if we just go to performance mode, should be the best way to play it. 1080p upscaled. You know, this is without frame gen. So after we turn on frame gen, what? Didn't do anything. It's still on 59 FPS. 54. So going to performance mode didn't change much at all. Okay, that's crazy. Ooh. It's an earthquake. 51 FPS. Okay, so it's dropping down a little bit. But man, the game looks beautiful. This is really nice. Ooh. Look at that. And I'm glad both of these games came out on the same day. Check on Lou. So this is Lou. Hey, Sivanya. Can I just throw him like in that meme, you know? Throw him across the cliff. That'll be funny. Yeah, this is so far really playable, guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and turn on some frame gen. Let's see. I don't think we need to go to performance. Just keep it on quality mode. And then use frame gen 2x. And that just crashed the game. Okay. So maybe, I don't know, see it's crashing, so maybe they need to get a new fix for this. Right now, I don't think it's going to work. So like I said, I will come back to the frame gen stuff later on. So just for now, we're just going to keep it without it and see how it is. Yeah, I know it's a little disappointing. I gotta do a little bit of troubleshooting to actually make it work. Like I had to do it for Resident Evil. Or never mind, it actually works. Look at that, 91 FPS now. And I'm gonna actually go ahead and use the overlay for NVIDIA and then see the latency meter. I don't know why it's not working though. But you guys can see, so the latency meter, I don't know why it's not working. But yeah, I can get 94 FPS right here with the 2x frame gen. That's crazy. And it feels absolutely smooth, guys. You gotta start over? No way. You gotta do all the same thing again now. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I had to do it. So you guys get the idea, right? A little bit of frame gen, you can absolutely max out the game and use just DLSS quality. And wow, both the games that came out today are excellent in terms of the performance and in terms of gameplay too. No, I'm not even mad. PICO upscaler seems to be good as well, but let's just keep it on DLSS for this particular first impressions benchmark. So far pretty damn good, man. I like it. If I do 4x, it's gonna crash again. Let's find out. This is performance mode. So it's on performance mode, not DLSS quality. But if I go to quality mode, it's gonna crash it. No, still getting 91 FPS, so it doesn't matter. Keep it on performance or quality, you're still gonna get the same kind of performance. What about 4x? Don't crash, please. All right, there you go, 150 FPS, 4x frame gen, and it still feels pretty good on the controller. I don't feel any major lag. You can see it's upscaled from 34 FPS right here. So, god damn, bro, get a grip. You're making the kid cry. I gotta get back to that ladder over there. But yeah, man, this is absolutely playable, amazing, actually, on 4K. See, I told you, man, the 3080 Ti still got it. It's an OG. So yeah, the frame gen mode works really well, and you can see 140 FPS easily on these settings. Amazing. So that's gonna be my screenshot for this game. Well, yeah, guys, I don't think I need to show you guys anything further than this. So I'm just gonna keep moving and get there and stop it. You know, I like the music too, man. It's a headbanger. Just keep it moving. And even here we can get 136 FPS with multi-frame gen. So definitely download the mode. It's gonna work 100%. Pretty sure it's gonna work on Crimson Desert too, but that's gonna be another video. So you guys get the idea, right? So that's gonna be it. I don't want to make this video any longer. I'm pretty sure this is a long video now. Trying to cover 2 games at once. It's gonna be long. So I'm trying to keep the same kind of video format for the 5080 as well. And then after that, I will go and jump in and do singular GPU benchmarks like I usually do. Or do you guys want me to do the same kind of format for the coming GPUs and then do separate? Because I'm gonna be locking in for these 2 games for the next few days anyways. So just let me know, guys. Like every day when I come back from work, I'm gonna be locking in to test out another GPU, you know. So just let me know what you guys think about it. You want to see single GPU benchmark or like this, 2 games in one? That's Stranding 2. Both games are running absolutely perfectly fine on 4K settings on the 3080 Ti. Like I told you, man, if it has frame gen technology and stuff like that, it can hold up really well in the modern titles, even on 4K. So that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments, and yeah, let me know. So stay tuned for the 5080 both game in one video next, and then we'll see what happens from there. I will probably do a poll to see what GPUs you guys want to see next. So yeah, stay tuned for the good stuff, guys. I can't wait to get back to Crimson Desert. So yeah, guys, hope you guys having a great time wherever you are. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. You know, it's gonna help me out. And yeah, take it easy and peace out. I'll see you very soon.